my words. AI is far more dangerous than looks.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
Now, you may have heard of ChatGPT. It's a popular online chatbot which is powered by artificial intelligence.
All right, last week, the artificial intelligence company OpenAI unveiled ChatGPT-4, the AI language tool.
And tech giant Google will now have more AI-powered features in its core search product. Google has now plans to make its AI-powered chatbot widely available. According to the company, the Bard chatbot will be available in 180 countries, including India.
Since the beginning of artificial intelligence, the biggest question that's been dominating the discourse is, will artificial intelligence make humans replaceable?
Hi, everyone. In the past 1 year, we have seen some drastic advancements in the artificial intelligence and AI bots. ChatGPT is now moving so fast that it's challenging the leadership of Google itself. But ChatGPT already exists over a period of 8 years as an open AI playground. Nobody knows it. Thanks to the collective efforts of the ChatGPT company and its exceptional team, our revolutionary AI-powered ChatGPT has caused a sensational wave of impact. In a mere span of 7 months, the world has witnessed an astounding surge with over 100 million downloads, marking a remarkable milestone in our journey towards shaping the future of AI. Elon Musk, a prominent figure in the tech industry, has expressed concerns about the potential risks associated with artificial general intelligence, i.e., highlighting the need for responsible development and careful consideration of its implications. Mid-Journey AI is already threatening the digital artists, and with each passing day. These pics are generated by AI. This beautiful pics of Rich, and it was creative prompt writing. We are seeing the rise of new AI tools that are challenging the most stable and the most formidable businesses in the world. AI is not science fiction anymore.
It's already very much present in our world. It can't replace your jobs.
While our schools and colleges are proudly teaching Grandpa's syllabus, which never used in our life, some companies are developing technologies that allow any actor to speak in any language, revolutionizing the dubbing market. And some companies are helping creators to create videos in simple like Pictory. Yes, you don't need any editing skills anymore. It was so simple, anyone can create the videos and upload it in it. I have created this video using ChatGPT and Google Bard for the script, and recording for voice I have used Microsoft Edge A voice tools, and for editing I have used as Pictory. And while most people think this is the first time this is happening, I got to tell you that this has happened over and over and over and over again. Every time a revolutionary technology has come up, computers, robots, and artificial intelligence systems are replacing people. They often were kind of middle-class jobs involving blue-collar production, clerical. Many of those things are now done by machines. All kinds of routine jobs have become automated in the past few years. Thanks to breakthroughs in technologies like robotics and radio frequency identification, computing and high-speed networking. And this is because AI is not an ordinary technology. It's categorized as a general-purpose technology, and the brutal fact is that if you understand the importance of a general-purpose technology, you'll be able to build and scale a formidable business in this hyper-competitive space. But at the same time, if you ignore it, it's going to kick you out of this market, regardless of how big your business is, regardless of how talented you are as an individual. So understanding and using general-purpose technology is literally going to make you or break you in the 21st century, which is why in this episode today, let's try to understand what the hell is a general-purpose technology. Before we are going on, I have a little announcement: creating videos easy way. Tired of complicated video editing? Say hello to Pictory, the ultimate video creation tool for businesses. With Pictory, you can create captivating videos in minutes. No experience needed. Drag and drop your way to amazing videos. Choose from a library of stock footage, music, and images to enhance your content. Turn your text into engaging videos effortlessly using AI technology. Track your video's performance with built-in analytics. Save time and money while making a lasting impact on your audience. Boost your social media presence and shine with Pictory. Only the first 50 members have the discount of 20 of subscription from the given link, and also 3 videos can made with free use the link. Use code Unknown79. Coming up, why is it such a big deal in the context of AI? What is GPT? What case studies of the past can we learn from in order to predict the future? By definition, general-purpose technology refers to a type of technological innovation that has a broad and profound impact on the society. And more importantly, they are characterized by their ability to improve productivity, efficiency, and innovation. Now, the 3 most important words over here are efficiency, productivity, and innovation. And more importantly, they are characterized by their ability to improve productivity, efficiency, and innovation. A classic example of the same is the rise of steam engine. Now, steam engine was invented in the early 18th century by the Thomas Newcomen in 1712. He experimented for 10 years, and final output of supersteamed engine has made. Eventually, by the end of the century, it revolutionized multiple industries and transportation, not just in Britain, but all around the world. The Great Britain has captured the world. So before the steam engine, textile production was mostly a cottage industry, where the workers were using spinning wheels and lives in their homes. But after the invention of the steam engine, steam-powered spinning and weaving machines started to be used in the industries. Let's understand with the example, guys. And these machines were so efficient that while a skilled spinner could produce roughly 100 meters of wool per hour, a steam-powered machine could produce up to 10,000 meters of wool in the same amount of time. So while it needed 100 workers to produce 10,000 wool per hour, it took only 2 workers to manage the machine that spanned 10,000 wool per hour. So 2 workers with machine and low skill could practically produce the output of 100 workers without machines and very high skill. But while most people thought steam engine killed jobs, it actually led to a massive boom in both cotton trade and transportation in Britain. For example, before steam engine trains, you needed to have cotton miles, right? Next to the port, it's a 10-kilometer range or a 50-kilometer range, and then transportation would be done by horses or mules, which eventually increased the cost of transportation with each increasing kilometer. But after the steam engine and the progress of the railways, now you could have a cotton mill 200 kilometers away from the port. And even then, you could ship your cotton to the port at very less cost and very high speed. This is the reason why, in 150 years, British cotton imports increased from around Pierce 13 million to more than 7 billion per year. This is how the English built one of the richest countries in the world and eventually went on to conquer the world. And reason never told in our school. Why Great Britain has so powerful in the 19th century. So you see what happened. Did steam engine kill jobs, or did it create jobs? As it turns out, it did. Both. So the overall impact of the steam engine was a shift in the nature of jobs, where the workers had to transition from traditional manual labor jobs to jobs with new skills and expertise. And the ones who could not adopt these changes, their companies went bankrupt and their workers went jobless. And this is something that has happened over and over again. For example, Blockbuster couldn't adopt the internet while Netflix became a billion-dollar company by doing the exact same thing. While Indian kings couldn't adopt the naval fleet, the British and French conquered the world just because they knew how to use a general-purpose technology called the three-masted ship. And while Barnes & Nobles went bankrupt because they ignored the internet, Amazon became a trillion-dollar company doing the exact same thing, and that is selling books. Not only that, when Reliance Industries has launched with SIM Card Geo, it was boom in the market. Not only eventually even the internet price is so low compared to 2015. Some companies has death because of free internet access only for 6 months. This is the power of a general-purpose technology. And just to give you the impact of this on the world economy, let's have a look at this chart. This is a graph that shows the GDP of the world. And here you will see that in 1080, we were barely touching $210 billion in world GDP. So a 2x growth took us 500 years, right? But if you look at the past 100 years, we went from 3.42 trillion in 1990 to $108.12 trillion in 2015, which means in the last century, we have achieved a 30x growth as compared to a 2x growth in 500 years in the last millennium. Now, most people will be like, bro, you know what? It's not because of a GPT or some technology. It's because our population has exploded, because we went from being 300 million in 1080 to 1.6 billion in 1900 to 8 billion today. So it's not the tech, it's just that there are more people to work and contribute to the economy. Well, this is the reason why here's the third graph, which shows the GDP per capita, and this directly points out the individual productivity of humans in the 21st century. And here you will see that the GDP per capita has shot up from $1,526 to $12,235 in the past 100 years itself. And if you overlap these graphs, you will clearly see how much of an impact GPT has on human civilization and the world economy itself. So now, just like steam engine AE is going to kill a lot of jobs, and it is going to create a lot of jobs, and just like handle weavers today, regardless of what you are, a software engineer, a thumbnail designer, an accountant, or even an artist, you will go jobless if you do not adapt to AI. But at the same time, if you do what people did, that is embrace GPT for your business, then you will go on to build an incredible company. So the question is, what is the framework to look at AI? And how do you exactly become a beneficiary of AI? Well, people always remember, every time a GPT comes up, there are always three categories of businesses based on how they react to the rise of AI. And these are enablers, ignores, and users. Enablers of a technology are individuals or organizations or factors that contribute to the development, adoption, and spread of a particular technology. Now, this may include researchers, inventors, universities, research institutions, investors, or even venture capitalists. The second category of entities are the users of GPT. And here's where there are individuals like you and me who use the general purpose technology in order to enhance our life. And lastly, you have the ignores who are reluctant to use the general purpose technology for their advancement. If this is very, very clear to you, let's have a look at the second diagram that categorizes the adopters based on the timing of their adoption. And here's where you have 5 types of adopters of technology. The first type are innovators, and these are the people who take up maximum risk and try products before they turn mainstream. Here's where we saw the rise of Mark Zuckerberg and the Steve Jobs of the computer era. Then, the next set of people are the early adopters who have more practical and business-oriented approach towards using technology. And here's where you have the earliest users of social media, like Barack Obama, who launched a game-changing election campaign on Twitter to have an edge over his competitors. Now, after this, you have the early majority, which is the bulk of people who jump into the adoption after the tech becomes mainstream. This is again, mostly people like you and me. Then you have the late majority, who are the conservative majority of the audience that use the product because it is becoming mainstream. A simple example of the same are our parents who buy smartphones, not because they love it, but because their Nokia is no longer available. And lastly, you have the late laggards like our grandparents, and they start using tech when it is almost about to go outdated. So the question is, how do you become a beneficiary of AI? Well, it is pretty simple. Either be an enabler or be a user. Now, from the user standpoint, the first step would be to find a tool that can give you a multiplier effect to your efficiency. Well, that is because the fun fact is that the biggest opportunity is lying being an enabler or a user of technology, either as an innovator or as an early adopter. To give you an example of the same in the context of AI. In 2019, researchers at Stanford University used artificial intelligence, AI, to develop an algorithm that could detect skin cancer. They trained the algorithm with a large dataset of skin cancer images to help it learn the patterns and characteristics of different types of skin cancer. When tested, the AI algorithm showed remarkable accuracy, matching or even surpassing the capabilities of dermatologists. The algorithm was integrated into a mobile app, allowing healthcare professionals and individuals to easily access it. This AI-powered solution saved time, improved diagnostic accuracy, and enabled early detection of skin cancer. It also raised awareness about the disease and encouraged proactive healthcare. The success of this AI application in healthcare inspired further advancements and adoption of AI in medical diagnostics. Now, in your context, right now AI is at the brink of becoming mainstream, whereby the innovators have already made tools like ChatGPT. And now it's the time of the early adopters who can use AI for their business to get a competitive edge in the market. So the question is, how do you become a beneficiary of AI? Well, it is pretty simple. Either be an enabler or be a user. Now, from the user standpoint, the first step would be to find a tool that can give you a multiplier effect to your efficiency. For example, if you're a content creator, the key for you would be to learn how to use an AI tool like Pictory in order to create a multiplier effect for your skill set. This way, instead of competing with AI, you can use AI as a superpower to scale up your business. In fact, this tool has an AI writer that can write your blog, social media posts, and even your Instagram views. So when you compete in the market and look for clients, you alone can compete with the graphic designer, a video editor, and a copywriter by yourself. This is how AI do like simplify. It can give you an insane competitive edge in the market, and if you act early, you can become a beneficiary of this wave. So this way, instead of competing with AI, you can use AI as a superpower to scale up your business. So if you can go through that list, you will be able to find which software you need to be aware of in order to have this multiplier effect. For example, if you're a content creator, the key for you would be to learn how to use an AI tool like Pictory in order to create a multiplier effect for your skill set. This way, instead of competing with AI, you can use AI as a superpower to scale up your business. Secondly, if you want to be an enabler like a software engineer, there is a very, very big market opportunity opening for all of you with each passing day. And just like the engineers during that time who built great machines for textile companies, now you can build some extraordinary AI tools for every single profession out there. And you know what? Just like software services became a billion-dollar industry, these micro AI tools can help you build a formidable company in this AI wave. And last, you always remember every time GPT come up, they don't replace people. They replace people who don't know how to use a GPT. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of AI. We hope you found this exploration enlightening and inspiring. To stay updated with the latest advancements in AI and continue exploring fascinating topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that subscribe button now and join our community of curious minds. Together, let's embrace the future powered by AI. Thank you, and see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, and to learn more about how you can beat your competition with AI and chat, don't forget to click the link and tag the Pictory